What's up, guys? It's me, Reptile Events, and if you didn't know there's something new about my Reptile room, well, it's a little updated, and Sparkus is now not in this area right now. He's actually moved into the hallway in a bigger cage. But sooner or later, when I get new cages, I will actually move him back in here, so it'll be better, because it's better for him to be in this area than it is all the way over there. Yeah, it's better to have here in this area. But we're not going to talk about him today. As you should know, Faith is also in a new cage too. You know, it's the cage I used to use for my Sparkus. Now she's moved into the cage that Sparkus used to be in. So yeah, Faith's now in there. Yeah, Faith, the Python is now in the new cage and stuff. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about a new snake that I recently got. About a few weeks ago, I went to the South Carolina Reptile, and it was awesome. The South Carolina Reptile was one of the best reptiles I've ever been to. It's the best reptile I've ever been to so far because they have venomous snakes and all sorts of other reptiles there. And man, it was so awesome. They have all kinds of reptiles there. Of course, it's in Lexington County. You can't really get crocodiles or alligators or anything like that because in Lexington County, no alligators, no crocodiles, no none of that for sale there. Yeah. But anyway, but they have other reptiles there. They have all kinds of reptiles. They have all kinds of reptiles and stuff. And it's awesome going down there. I love the Repticon in South Carolina. It's my favorite Repticon of all time. I always love it. So when I was over there, I actually decided to buy me a snake. And of course, I did buy me some food for my snakes because some of my snakes did need some food and stuff. But then I saw one snake that really caught my eye, and I wanted to get it so bad, and I've always decided if I always wanted it. So, let me just shoot okay. Chester. This is Chester, my Malaglassy cat eye snake. It's a really interesting snakes indeed. Now, keep in mind, this is not a boija species. This is actually a different type of species of cat eye snakes. Yeah, this is a cat eye snake, as you can tell from their cat-like appearance. Now, the reason why I call cat eye snakes is because they have a cat-like eye. That's why they get their name cat eyes. This is a different type of species of cat eye snakes. Of course, these are still rear fang. They're mildly venomous, and they're actually not really striky or bitey. They're actually very shy, and they're not really a very bitey snake. They're actually indeed a really beautiful snake, and also a really shy snake. And this is I think it's a male or a female. I think it's a male, and he's a hopper already, and he's getting ready to digest it soon. So yeah. See, this snake is really beautiful indeed. A really beautiful snake indeed. Now, these snakes are actually semi-arboreal. They always don't need a branch for them to climb on all the time. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. It depends. I'm actually keeping this snake in a tub rack because it's still a new snake. Because I need to keep this snake in quarantine just in case. This is an import. And it's so far it's pretty healthy. I haven't got any parasites with it yet. And of course, this snake is really beautiful indeed. I love these snakes. These are very beautiful stuff. And he's actually not very bitey at all. He's actually a really nice snake indeed. Really nice snake. Now, these are from Madagascar, and what these snakes munch on are rodents, lizards, and frogs, and they're really unique snakes and stuff. Now, these are nocturnal. They like to hunt at night, and they like to feast on creatures they like to prey upon. And it's really amazing to see what they're like and stuff. Now, he does feed on rodents. I do feed him hopper mice, and of course I have to leave him alone every time I feed him hopper mice because he doesn't like being disturbed when he's eating hopper mice and stuff. So yeah, and he actually does pretty well on feeding. He's actually doing pretty well on feeding, and he's actually a really cool snake. I'm just keeping my eye on him because he is still new. Because this guy, keep an eye on him and everything. So far he's been really curious. and he's also a really nice snake to have around. He's very cool looking, and I actually do like him. He's really beautiful indeed. Very beautiful snake. Now the reason why his name is Chester, because he's named after Chester cheetah. That's what he's named after and stuff. Now these are rare fang. There's not many bite pictures from what I noticed when I was been looking at the snake and stuff. So even though you do be a little cautious with these snakes, so you can try to free handle them. See, and these are semi-boreal, so they like to climb. They are a bit climbier, and they like to rest their hand. Likes to rest his hand on my hand, rest his body on my hand because he thinks that my body is kind of a branch to him. Yeah, because these snakes are semi-boreal, so they like this, as you can see. And he doesn't mind it at all. Stuff. It's a really nice snake indeed. He's just very chilled and actually very calm. He's actually not really trying to bite me at all. And I actually do like the snake indeed. It's a really beauty. It's a beautiful snake indeed. Now, do I recommend these snakes to beginners? Kind of. The reason why is because these snakes are not really hard to take care of. These snakes do need like 60 to 70% humidity. Sometimes they'll need 70 to 80%, depending on the humidity they need. They also need a temperature of high 70s to the mid 80s. Stuff. They eat rodents, they also eat lizards, and they even eat frogs and toads. Some prefer sentient rodents, but this one's been doing pretty good on regular rodents. So it's been doing pretty good on regular rodents and stuff. These snakes don't get that big as the other cat snakes. These only get up to about like 3.5 feet long, and they are nocturnals, so they won't be so active in the morning. Yeah, so he's not very active. He's actually a bit more calmer to handle in the morning. But so far, at morning and night, he's been like this a lot for me and stuff. He's actually been very nice and very calm and very chill. He's actually really good to handle indeed so far. So yeah, but these are rear fangs, so be a bit cautious with these snakes. So if these snakes do tend to bite, then you have to be careful with them. But their venom is not really deadly, so I don't think you should worry about their venom stuff, and I don't think their bite will be that bad to worry about and stuff. So far, there's no bite pictures of this snake, and there is one, but it didn't really show any, the effects of the bite marks and stuff. I couldn't really find any bite mark pictures of the snake, but this snake is really cool indeed. It's a really cool snake, and I'm glad I actually have it in my collection. Very beautiful snake indeed. Very beautiful, very magnificent snake indeed. I just love this snake. He is a bit shy, so he does jump. He does actually jump a bit. So he does actually try. He's actually a little curious. And this snake is really nice. Now, cat-eye snakes can become friendly. They actually can become friendly. And they're also a bit shy too. And they're not really as bad to handle. Their handleability is not really that bad. As you can see right here, he's actually very calm indeed. But like I said before, these are rear fang. Just be cautious a bit. So be cautious with this snake. And if you do plan to get on one of these snakes, I always check to see if you really can actually keep one of these snakes in your state and stuff. Anyway, I love these snakes. They're really cool looking snakes, and they're really amazing indeed. Very beautiful. I actually love the look of this snake. He's actually really beautiful indeed. He's a really beauty snake. Yes, and he's actually really friendly. I like this snake indeed. So yeah, and these live in Madagascar, and they're not like boisias at all. there are different species, and this snake is actually very calm indeed. When I first started getting it in the Reptile in South Carolina, it's a really awesome snake, very beautiful indeed. And he's just curious, and he's just wondering what's going on. He's just like trying to sliver, indeed. Just, you know, doing his thing. But I'm trying to be really gentle with the snake. I'm trying to be very gentle with him. Very gentle. Because when you're handling snakes, just be very gentle. And always be very good at handling them. Just let them glide through your fingers like this. Always make sure you handle them right. You're trying to handle a snake and stuff. These are semi-arboreal. They like to climb a lot. And he's in a tub rack right now. I'm keeping him there temporarily until I get a tank for him. He will have a tank sooner or later. It depends and stuff. But right now he's in a tub rack for quarantine purposes. And so far he's doing pretty well. In his habitat that I have him in. I have him on a cypress mulch, and I do spray it once in a while to keep his humidity, so you have humidity and stuff. Now, these snakes are also captive born and also wild caught. I think this is an import. But you actually will find these captive born, because I've read these are not that hard to breed. It's good to know. Of course, Madagascar is closed, so getting these wild caught is going to be almost impossible. But getting these captive born will be possible, because these snakes are beautiful indeed. I definitely will look forward to captive borns of these snakes, and there are captive borns available for these snakes, which is a good thing to know. And I'm pretty this may be captive born. I don't know. I didn't really ask very well. I decided to buy it because it's a very cool looking snake, and so far it's been doing really well in my care and stuff. And he's been eating the rodent instead of giving him stuff. I gave him fuzzies. I gave him hopper mice, and overall he's been doing pretty well. Indeed, he's been doing very well and stuff. So there you go, guys. This is my new snake. This is actually a Madagascar cat eye snake. Do I recommend these snakes for beginners? Sort of. But this is a rear fang snake, so be cautious. And always make sure you look into your states to make sure you can actually keep these snakes. Because there are some states that don't let people keep venomous snakes. Even though he's a rear fang, and these are actually not that bad to have around. They're actually really, really beautiful and really cool. Also really calm. Indeed, and very calm. Indeed. The only time they'll try to bite is when they get scared, but I've never seen many bite pictures of them while I was trying to do some research on this snake. Don't really see many bite pictures of these snakes. So far, these things are actually really calm to have around in your collection and stuff. Very beautiful snake indeed. Such a beauty. And he's just checking everything out. As you can see, he's just slithering around and stuff. And I love coolbreds. They're actually a really unique snakes. They're just one of the most unique snakes species I've ever owned in my collection indeed. Just their personalities are really amazing. As other personalities indeed. They're such unique snakes. And this snake has a really good personality indeed. A really nice personality. And I really do love this snake. Very Anyway guys, I'm Hunter at Reptile Events. Thanks for watching, and this is my new snake, Chester. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye.